So finally I have 100% every LEGO game from my Steam library, and it's time to rank them all in a tier list. So let's begin. The oldest LEGO game in this list, but actually it's my favorite. And yeah, I've already done a video about this game, but to be honest, I can talk about this game all the time. Star Wars, my favorite universe of all time, and LEGO, a thing that I love collecting. This all absolutely makes me hyped for the complete saga. And times where there were only 6 movies. Every level design is done really solidly and creatively. Well, the vehicle levels though no one likes. Adaptation is perfect as well as the typical humor for the LEGO games, and the whole 100%ing process is really fun. I just could spend hours in this game, that's why it goes into the S tier. This game I actually never played as a kid, but I always wanted to play it, and once I finally did, I didn't get disappointed. The Indiana Jones franchise is really amazing, and here in the LEGO game, its adaptation is really well done. I like that most of the movie's details are really kept in the game. The puzzles in the levels weren't that boring, and most of the time they were really fun, so I can't complain about the level design. Definitely S tier. For me, the best LEGO Batman game. It has the best atmosphere from those 3. In the levels, we play only as Batman and Robin, and we fight with different villains. Every level is really creatively done, and I never felt bored. Suit mechanic is great, every character has its own with different abilities. But one thing is pretty sad to me. Heat protection suit is only in this game, and they have never used this in the newer ones. Heat protection suit, you will always be in my heart. But the villain levels will always be in my heart too. I really love the concept of seeing the same story from both sides. Only the bonus levels are terrible. But let's be honest, in most LEGO games they are terrible. S tier. After the first game, I was really hyped for that one. I was like, damn, this game's about King of the Crystal Skull. This game must be cool. When I launched this, well, after the very first level, I really got disappointed. Levels don't have collectibles and they are so short. You can beat them literally in 5 minutes. And 100%ing hab? For me, it felt totally horrible. And yeah, I know why it went so badly. That's their first experimental game, so it had to be screwed up. For our luck, the next games will be better. It goes into D tier. With this game I had a little problems where to put it. I had problems with finding the last season in peril, being convinced that this is back. Later on I found him, but another problem came. I couldn't find the last gold brick, being again convinced that it's a back. I only found him because I was checking clips in order to write a script for Harry Potter video. Overall, hub is great and the level design also. B tier. Another LEGO Star Wars game, and this one I was playing a lot. I mean a lot when I was a kid. But I never truly 100%ed this. I was starting new save files, fighting in the ground battles, and exploring Venator and Sparta's Cruiser. I had so much fun and I loved this game, as well as now the TV show Clone Wars, because yeah, back then I hadn't watched even a single episode. A tier. Another LEGO game put in the awesome universe. I really like how the Jack Sparrow character works in the entire game. The level design was really cool, and even when I was 100%ing the game, I really enjoyed this. And I really like the concept of minikits as it's a ship in the battle. A tier. For me, this LEGO Harry Potter game is better than the first one. I liked hub exploring more, 100%ing levels, and the whole story with level design. There were more mechanics and they were more interesting than those in the Harry Potter years 1 to 4. A tier. This LEGO game brought 2 crucial things into the LEGO games: voice acting and open world. And the open world from this game is by far one of the greatest open worlds ever in LEGO games. Just look at this! You can drive or fly through the entire Gotham city. And as a kid I played this game a lot and I loved exploring the world. The story of this game is also really well done, level design is great, and voice acting is awesome as well. Definitely S tier. Alright, here's the funny story. When I started 100%ing LEGO games on my channel, with my friend we were doing a draw, which one LEGO game should I 100% next. And LEGO Lord of the Rings was the one that I wanted to 100% the most. And yeah, it drew as the last one. Anyway, I wasn't disappointed, because doing this story I was having so much fun, as well as doing the 100%ing process. There were no boring quests, only Middle-earth and Mithril bricks. A tier. I bet you already know what I'm gonna compare it to. Of course, it's GTA but in the LEGO world. I remember when young me was watching gameplays of this game dreaming of playing this, but never had Wii U, because back then it was only available there. When this was finally released on the PC, my dad bought it for me and I totally loved it. The story was amazing and the open world even better. Driving for me through the entire city and doing objectives 100% the game was something I could do all the time. S tier. The best LEGO Marvel game ever made. Because it has X-Men and the Fantastic Four in the game, it's even better. The story was really nice. The concept of mixing different Marvel universes was totally genius. Also, the Deadpool levels were a great idea and the perfect place to hide red bricks. Open world was awesome, but there's one thing that I hate about this game. The quests were horrible. They were totally boring and repetitive. Unfortunately, that's going to be a problem for most LEGO games in the future. S tier. Really short LEGO game, I would even say the shortest one. Obviously, it was based on the LEGO movie. And yeah, it was a really nice game to play. I only didn't really like this building minigame. It wasn't well done. Overall, really decent game. B tier. As I really liked the Hobbit book and the Middle-earth universe, I didn't really like this game that much. I mean, only the story was interesting for me, but the 100%ing hub, boring as hell. Collecting red bricks and the material mechanic, terrible. C tier. Once I really loved this game, but after years, I started to see its flaws. In the story, there's more Justice Leagues than the actual Batman, and this game is literally called LEGO Batman. Anyway, they took away the open world and brought the hub worlds. The planets were really annoying. Of course, we had boring quests, and can you guess what else? Lots of freaking bugs. B tier. This one I find kinda boring. I mean, only the story. And this is probably because I've never watched any Jurassic Park movies. Well, the voice acting in this game is also terrible. Though I really like 100%ing the hub, I did it pretty fast and it was fun. Mostly because dinosaurs were playable characters. That is the strong advantage that this game has. B tier. Another LEGO game that I didn't really like that much. Story was decent, but once again, the 100%ing open world and hub worlds was just a grind and nothing really interesting. And the DLCs were also boring. C tier. Before I replayed this game, I didn't really have a good opinion about it. I would even say that it might be one of the worst LEGO games. And well, this is probably because I just don't like sequels and some mechanics that were in this game, like multi-builds. So after I replayed this game, I've actually changed my opinion. The 100%ing hub wasn't that bad, levels were pretty good, and even DLCs were pretty fun. When I made a video about this game, I considered this as the worst LEGO Star Wars game, but now I think this game is better than LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga. But we'll get to it later. It goes into B tier. Alright, first seasons of the LEGO Ninjago show were pretty good. I watched a couple of them, but I never was a fan of it. I haven't even watched this movie, and I won't, because it just doesn't look interesting for me. And the game? Absolutely hated it. The story was really mid. 100%ing areas was horrible. I remember when I was spending 15 minutes just to find a way to get a 1 gold brick. Well, only one thing that I liked was combat. The best from every LEGO game. But it's still not enough to make this game amazing. F tier. And yet, another LEGO game that I still don't like. Story was lame, collectibles on the hub were really grindy, repetitive quests, and etc, etc. It really hurts me that there were no X-Men or Fantastic Four, and even there were no Black Widow or Hawkeye in the main story. Oh, and I almost forgot, they replaced Deadpool with... hair. C tier. This game was kinda okay. I still like changes in the story, like bringing back Gazer Beam when he should be dead, but overall level design is nice. The 100%ing hub was pretty easy, I'd say even too easy, and the district crimes were pretty fine. I still would like this game more if every level had a different Pixar movie, not just The Incredibles, but yeah, I know, it was released when The Incredibles 2 movie came out, so it had to be LEGO The Incredibles. C tier. This game though is really awesome. Playing as DC villains was a magnificent experience, and that's the first LEGO game where the custom character really makes sense. Hub exploring was really fun, and the story was simple, really not bad. And my question is, who made this character? A tier. And finally, LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga. For the first time when I was playing this game when this released, I was like, oh damn, it's the best LEGO game ever made. But again, over the years I started to see that this game is not that good. It doesn't really feel like the LEGO games, those are too short, those are really rushed, and even if you mess up the quick time events, you will still win because this game is just too easy. And unfortunately, TD games really avoided killing characters, but at least there are still some funny jokes. C tier. So yeah, that is my tier list of every LEGO game on my Steam library. If you don't agree with some places, you can go to the comments down below and let me know what your opinion is. Also, you can click on this video if you're interested in seeing my experience with 100%ing LEGO Harry Potter is 5 to 7, which as you could see in the ranking, I recognize it as the best LEGO Harry Potter game. Bye!